Habari Gani, what's the news? What's good, fam? My name is Jawanza, and this video is for United Black America's Kwanzaa 2016 campaign. The purpose of creating this video is to spread awareness about our holiday to brothers and sisters that may not know or wish to know more about Kwanzaa. Especially for younger brothers and sisters that have not been introduced to this holiday in school yet, or just don't celebrate it at home in their families or in their communities, or for people who are familiar with Kwanzaa but just kind of want to know a little bit more about the principles and how to celebrate and the importance of celebrating it in the first place, right? So, in this video, I'll build a little bit more again on the principles of Kwanzaa, a little bit of background on it, and just different ways to celebrate it. So Kwanzaa is or was introduced and created for Black people in America about 50 years ago in 1966 by Dr. Maulana Karenga. Peace, King. And so, like I just said, this is the 50th year or 50-year anniversary of Kwanzaa. So you're watching this video at a great time for us. And just like any other holiday, for the most part, has two elements. On the surface, just like any other holiday, it's a time for reflecting, rewarding, sometimes through gifts, and mostly rejoicing in an atmosphere of peace, love, and unity. But on a deeper element, though, Kwanzaa is a cultural and political expression to reaffirm our African heritage and organize our people for total Black liberation. So we're not just talking about for rich people, but for everybody. And what are the steps to doing so? And the steps to doing so means basically going back to our original values and our original principles. And those are referred to as the Nguzo Saba, which means the 7 principles. So Kwanzaa is celebrated for 7 days. Each day is symbolic of one of the 7 principles. So it's celebrated every year, December 26th through January 1st. December 26th symbolizes Umoja, which means unity. December 27th, Kujichagulia, self-determination. December 28th, Ujima, collective work and responsibility. December 29th, Ujama, cooperative economics. December 30th, Nia, purpose. December 31st, Kaumba, which means creativity. And finally, January 1st, or New Year's Day, Imani, which means faith. All right? So I'm going to build on one of those principles just to kind of give you an example of how Kwanzaa would go, or just give you a little bit more deeper perspective from my point of view. So I'll build on Ujima. Ujima is actually the theme of Kwanzaa for the year, and Ujima means collective work and responsibility. You could also kind of think of it as a call to action. So if you've ever planned an event, or whether it be a vacation, family reunion, a party, whatever the case may be, and everyone has a role to making this event a success. However, some people may or even a group project, some people might sit back and on the sidelines and wait for everything to come to fruition, then pop up. Others may, do things past the deadline, whatever the case may be, and then overall, ultimately, the event doesn't become as successful as it should be. So collective work and responsibility means everyone contributes, right? And so it's actually probably one of the most underappreciated principles. Yeah, it's probably one of the most crucial principles, right? And why I say that is because a lot of times we say, I'm so busy with work and my career and raising children that we really don't, contribute as much as we probably should. However, we need everybody's contribution so that we can achieve the true liberation that we say that we want. So, if you're living a life truly in sync with the Nguzo Saba, or the 7 principles, you should be an active member of a Pan-African or a Black nationalist organization. Myself, I'm a member of United Black America, and one of the ways I practice Ujima within the organization is by hosting Sunday sessions, conference calls where people call in and we just build. We talk about issues that are going on in the Black community, how they are created, and how do we resolve those issues, right? And going into 2017, I'm going to continue doing the same thing, if not more, right? So it's an essential element to a healthy and prosperous future for us all. And, how do you celebrate Kwanzaa, right? So you can celebrate Kwanzaa by right there in your family household by lighting the candles on the kinara or the candle holder and just really going in and building on those elements and those principles. Or you can get active in the community. So I actually just purchased a book today, right here out here in Washington, D.C., and it talks about cultural events that take place December 26th all the way through January 1st. So I encourage you all to maybe do a Google search or just research what Kwanzaa events are going on in your community, and just to kind of get a better vibe and, you know, connect with some people in your own community that are doing the same thing. And Kwanzaa doesn't just take place for 7 days; it takes place throughout the year, and that's where the organizations come in handy. So I've already begun highlighting. I'll actually show you this, some of the events that I plan on attending in 2017, just throughout the year. And some of them are forums, for example, back to Africa projects, and forums talking about African spirituality, forums talking about how to save the black family. And then some of them are more community event type based, where it's more social and interactive. On February 19th, they are hosting a Black Love roller skating party, and it's a fundraiser. So some of these events are free, some are a small fee, but at the end of the day, it's just a great way to connect and build with the family. So I will that this video was very informative to you. I hope that you do more research, and for the 50th anniversary and beyond, hope that you get active and celebrate Kwanzaa with your family and with the community. Peace, family.